Now, if they let somebody adopt his sister, don't they realize they're going to be breaking up a family or what's left of one?
Yeah, but on the other hand, if Hallie actually has a chance for a home and parents who really love her, how can they deny her that?
Yeah, but sweetheart, do they ask? Do they go to Hallie and they say, here are your choices, you decide?
Well, that's not my impression of how it works, no?
Well, then I would run away, too, if it was the only way to assert some control over my life.
Eden, I know you know it's more complicated than that. There's a lot of things that kids can't control in their lives. That goes with the territory of being a kid, you know? I mean, adopting a child is a huge financial and emotional commitment, and adopting two at the same time, there's not a lot of people that can do that. And let's face it, Buck is not going to be anybody's idea of the ideal poster child.
Why? Because he ran away? He ran away from a situation that anybody would have thought was intolerable?
Darling, I'm not finding fault with him for that. I'm just saying how it looks.
No, I know.
Okay, I mean, we can argue about this forever, but, you know, things are the way they are, and there's really not much we can do about it.
Well, I think that's where we disagree.
How?
We have this house. We have resources.
Yes, we do, but I don't think you can build a family on the basis of who you happen to feel sorry for at any particular given point in time.
I don't feel sorry. I do feel sorry for them, but I also think they're terrific kids.
I think they're terrific kids, too. So what are we supposed to do? You want to quit our jobs? I mean, as it is, we can hardly find time enough to spend with Chip and Adriana. Buck and Hallie are going to need even more attention, and I don't see how we'd be able to manage it.
We could. I mean, I don't know exactly how we could, but I think we could.
Maybe so. You know, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I am playing the devil's advocate here, obviously, but a big piece of me says, sure, why not? Where do I sign? It's just that we have a different approach here. I see a problem, and I want to fix the situation that created it. You see the problem, you want to take it home and take care of it, you know? If Buck and Hallie are in this dilemma, it means that thousands of other kids are too, and we can't adopt all of them. Am I wrong to think that the story you're doing will have some effect, that it'll draw attention to where it's so desperately needed?
No. I mean, I was hoping the story would have some sort of effect, but even if I do get to do the story, I don't know that it's going to create homes for these two children. I don't know. Maybe it could.
Are you still meeting with a lot of resistance?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you talked to Derek Griffin.
I did, and he said he was going to call the home and ask them to cooperate, but so far they won't talk to me, and they won't let me interview any of the children. Well, you look handsome.
I guess they fit.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you look fine.
Listen, Buck, do you remember when I came to you and I asked you if you wanted to be interviewed?
Yeah?
Yeah. And we sat there and we talked for a while, and we talked about all kinds of things, and the camera was rolling, and everything was okay. And then when I came back and I asked you if you wanted to do it again, you said you changed your mind?
It's not about you.
I see. Well, did anybody tell you that you shouldn't speak to me?
Sister Allegra. She told us that we should all say no if you ask us to be on TV.